Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on Twitter, GoPro, CHK, and X. So Twitter today had a good shot at a bounce attempt, but here we are. Look at where we're closing yet again. This exponential resistance, we closed right on it. So this has now rejected 3 days in a row of bounce attempts. We did get a higher low and a higher high, so that's a good sense for the bulls, or a good sign for the bulls in a sense, where we have our low of 1567, our higher low of 1593, and we did get that higher high. But again, the upper wick is not something the bulls want to see. So at this point, I would be using the hourly time frame to watch these higher lows and higher highs as they try and play out. Our new resistance is 1636, and still looking back at the previous high bounce attempt, 1648. So we're on the verge of a bullish MACD cross. The RSI is coming off from oversold. So if we can see a close above these exponential resistances, we can get some bullish momentum going here. And the next resistance after 1648 will be the middle Bollinger Band on the daily in the upper $16 range. So there is some nice room to the upside if we can get over these last couple levels. The weekly time frame is forming a bullish reversal doji. It's also an inside bar on the weekly time frame, which will give us a clear level to be watching next week in order for the bulls to try and break that candlestick. But we still have 2 trading days left this week, so we'll have to be watching very close if the bulls can close over these exponential resistances. GoPro with a lot of follow-through for the bears. So we saw all that profit taking yesterday. The close at the low of the day indicated that the bears had significant momentum. As soon as we broke the low of our consolidation of 958 that was set, we now have a lower high and a lower low. And the bears jumped all over that, and we're now filling the gap to the downside. We broke 931 by a couple pennies, so there's a lot of space to the downside for this gap fill. The 200-day moving average support is 897, and the bears are now in control. It's going to be up to the bulls to prove themselves and say that they're done consolidating, because right now this lower high and lower low is the prevailing pattern on the daily time frame. Rejection from the 50-week resistance 3 weeks in a row, that's at 990 and dropping, and we have to find a higher low on the weekly time frame, which hitting the low of the week so far today. Clearly we are not close to finding that new higher low on the weekly time frame just yet. So the bears have taken back momentum by breaking the low of consolidation and losing exponential support as well. CHK, bullish reversal doji, and the inventory report came out for oil, natural gases tomorrow. Bulls need a solid green day and a close over exponential resistance to confirm this candlestick. We have not closed over 4-period exponential resistance in weeks. In fact, all of August. So that's the goal for the bulls tomorrow. Break 403, close above the exponential resistance on the daily time frame, and try and see a confirmation of an oversold bounce. Just looking for a short-term bounce, not looking for a trend change or anything like that. So I would be quick with gains if looking to play bullish. Weekly time frame needs more recovery over the next 2 days in order to be a bullish reversal candlestick. I would say a close of 405 or better would be a bullish reversal candlestick to be watching into next week. X on the daily time frame, clear bull break. So the close over the 100-day resistance and the break above the lower high pattern of 2476. So we now have a higher low and a higher high, and that certainly is favoring the bulls. So at this point, resistance is 2495, and then there's a lack of resistance until the upper Bollinger Band, but there's only a couple resistance levels formed on the daily time frame coming back from when we had this reaction to earnings, and the weekly time frame is now looking a little bit stronger. If we can close above the high of last week, we are still seeing this long, slow, and steady oversold bounce play out. Certainly not as fast as the bulls would like to see, but gains are gains, and they're progressing with higher lows and higher highs, this being a more an important higher high with a bullish MACD cross closing in as well. So heading into tomorrow, we'll see if the X bulls can build on this momentum. GoPro bulls need to put a stop to these bears because they have momentum, and Twitter trying to get over exponential resistance. I appreciate you watching. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.